Hey America, Ali Madawi here. Bright and early Saturday, beautiful morning with a lot of positivity and greatness, God willing, for you as well. So today I wanted to chat with you a little bit about why I was dead broke. Some of you may relate, some of you may learn a lesson, and I hope you do both. So man, it was a combination of a few things, to be honest with you. And it's not that no one gave me an opportunity. It's not that I didn't have the right job or the right business. It's none of that. It was just me. It was a discipline and a bunch of bad habits and bad practices that led me to end up where I ended up. It's like, you know, when you're driving your car and you see that needle going to E, and you're still driving, telling yourself, oh, I know my car, instead of actually figuring out where's the next gas station and making sure you don't spend money on some stupid burger and keep it for gas. That was me. So, going to school, working a job was a great experience, though I was literally dead paycheck to paycheck, meaning if I missed one little bit of something, I was always in the minus in my bank account. It was that bad. You know, sometimes in the minus for weeks at a time. Thank God for my wife for backing me up all the time. But, after getting involved with a home-based business, this is back in 2010, 2009, yeah, just about. It was great, you know. I got involved and I saw the vision. I had a dream. I saw people making, tens of thousands of dollars a month and a week. And I was like, that's where I want to be. This is my solution. This is the answer. And after a year and almost $11,000 worth of spending on seminars and on books, on events, on services, on traveling, I mean, you name it. It was expensive, but it wasn't that, the company was bad. I knew what I was getting myself into. I agreed and I signed a rep agreement on this is what I'm signing up for. And here's the thing, barely made any money that year. I mean, barely made any money. And I'm talking about, like, if I remember correctly, less than $2,000 that whole year. And everybody, including my wife, weren't comprehending, like, what are you doing, man? Like, you're spending all this money and you're not making any money back. And although it was the best school I've ever had, I mean, in every level, I learned everything that I know now about business from that experience. But here's the thing. That company had many top earners. Why wasn't I one, right? That is the question. Well, you could say timing, you could say positioning, but it wasn't none of the above. I didn't do my homework. I wasn't educated enough about what I was getting myself into. I didn't do any due diligence. I made an emotional decision. I said, I'm just gonna go for it, right? And then I was just going like a dead zombie every single day, doing the same thing over and over without actually evaluating my results and evaluating what the most important person in my life, my wife, how she was feeling, how it was actually impacting our economy. And I finally did. Took me 2 years, and my second year was much better than my first, to the point that I actually got out of my job my second year. So moved on to traditional businesses. Life is good, right? Well, here's the thing. I was spending money left and right on everything that I could imagine. I mean, although, family and I got upwards of, 4 traditional businesses that were running at that time, operational, going. And when you think 4 traditional businesses, you think this guy's doing great. And I was. I'm not going to lie to you. However, I was spending every penny I had either back on the business, trying to grow it too fast, too quick, with too much, while I wasn't ready as a business to do so, or I was spending it on me, going through cars and living the life thinking like, oh, I got guaranteed income now. And then the unexpected happens, Hurricane Sandy. Now, again, I don't blame Sandy and I don't blame anyone at all. I take full responsibility because, again, it was an immaturity level in the business world that I didn't have. I was immature. didn't understand how you got to put money aside, didn't understand how you should put, you know, at least 25% of your earnings aside for the in case, for taxes, for God knows what it could happen. Then I moved on again from traditional businesses, got back into home-based business, and, you know, made really great decisions with the world of energy. Actually, life was great. Things started working out really, really good. Got back on my feet phenomenally well, established myself in the business world. But then here's what happened. The company decided in January of 2015 they no longer wanted to do the network marketing division. And guess what? Wasn't planning for that either, because I was actually betting again that I was gonna last forever in that company. And then I'm like, I can't believe this, but I don't blame the company. They made a business decision. It is what it is. I blame myself for not having the actual prepared mindset, I guess the collective educated experience that I had, and you know, and apply it, and you know, you live and you learn, right? So now life is good. I'm still, thank God, in the industry. I learned all my lessons, and everything that I've applied, I've learned. Now, to go back to the initial question, why I was broke, I just didn't educate myself enough on different processes in the business world or in life in general and applied. So there's two components there. One, you have to be educated, and two, you must apply. If you don't apply, what the heck is the point? That's like having feet and not walking, right? So definitely make sure you get yourself educated on finance, on life, on how you should operate and you know, build your future. And more importantly, you gotta be disciplined enough to apply it. So Ali Madawi, as always, MadawiEnterprise.org. It's like right there. If you need any information, and check out more videos on YouTube, or connect with me in any of my social media platforms. Simply Google Ali Madawi. I'll see y'all later. Good morning, America.